is last, so please give it up for Mr. Charlie Sheen, everyone.
Woo! Whoa! I can believe it.
Thank you. How we doing? How we all doing?
Woo!
And she gave me a little insight of how sitcoms are made, and since in Germany we don't have those, can you just tell them briefly how it works, a sitcom, that there's actually a live audience, like in 2.5 Men, where you come in and you produce the show, right?
Wait, you don't have sitcoms in
No,
Germany?
it's like we get those from America, and that's, yeah, like
Yeah.
they don't film it like that, no.
Yeah, there's a live audience. It's not quite this big, I'll tell you that. I mean, does anybody want to hear this? Do you want to hear how a sitcom is created? Are you sure? Not feeling the enthusiasm. It takes a week. There's a table read on Monday, then there's rewrites, then there's rehearsal on Tuesday, then a run through, you put the whole show up, then there's rewrites, then more rehearsal on Wednesday, then a run through, then there's rewrites. Thursday you pre-shoot the scenes you can't do in front of the audience, and Friday is game night. Friday you put the show up in front of an audience. So it's like, hi, how are you? It's like doing a play every week on television. Is there a chance for Major League 3?
Yes, real part 3.
Oh, you mean not that other thing that they did? Back to the minors, whatever the hell it was. That was a mess. Yeah, there's actually been a script for Major League 3 sitting around for almost 7 years now, and it's as good as the first one. There's a couple new characters. They bring everybody back. It's got a ton of heart. It's very funny, but for some reason we can't get the original company on board to produce it.
Okay.
So, but if it comes together, I would definitely be a part of it. You know.
Okay, it's perfect. Thank you, and God bless you, Charlie.
Back at you. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Hi, Charlie. Thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope you like the
I was
drawing.
going to say you're the artist.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, it was fabulous. Well done. Excellent.
I wondered about the 2.5 Men series. If you have a funny memory, like filming the series, what is your funniest memory of doing it? Did something happen maybe off camera that you remember?
Like blooper, fun stuff.
You know, I wish I had a great story to share. The workload is pretty intense, so there's very little time to do anything except show up and get it done. You know, but you know, up until that thing at the end, we had a blast for nearly a decade. You know.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people have been asking me, is there any chance the show could come back? That's not up to me. If it was up to me, we'd start the damn thing on Monday, you know?
Yes.
So,
I would be all for that too.
but as long as everyone's alive and kicking, then there's always a chance that something could return. There's a trend towards reboots, as you're aware.
Right.
So if it happens, I think it would be great. You know, not just for me personally, but it would be a nice gift to the fans.
Oh gosh, we would be out of our minds. I guess.
Right on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best to you.
Likewise.
Yeah. I want to say that I watch every day 2.5 Men, and I'm addicted like a drug, and I love you. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Somebody help me.
What sport would it be funniest to play with, or if you add mandatory alcohol to it?
Oh, what sport would be funniest drunk?
Yeah, basically, yes.
Got it. I had to quit drinking, which is great news, not just for myself, but everybody here, because I actually frickin' showed up. Thanks. The best sport drunk, probably hockey.
And why hockey?
Because it's hard enough sober. Right?
Good answer. Thank you.
Drunk hockey.
Impression. No, I lost my question.
Did you want to ask if it was him casted first and then they went with Charlie the name, or was it Charlie first and then Charlie Sheen came along?
That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good job. No, it's there's a thing that they do in sitcoms where if they're hiring somebody who's already pretty well known, then it's kind of a common occurrence that they'll use that person's real first name. So it's kind of a built-in move in that world. That's why on Spin City, when I took over for Michael Fox, the character was named Charlie, and then Charlie on 2.5, and then Charlie on Anger Management. I think it's time to play someone with a different name.
Yeah.
I need to play like a Dave.
It would suit you well. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next question.
Hello, Charlie. My name is Marcus, and this is my daughter, Katerina.
Hi, how are you, Katerina?
Out of 5. Good job.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now, you live very well, and how are you now in your new life?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm also great. Thank you.
I can agree we're all fine here, I guess. We're having a great time, aren't we? Right? No? No one?
There will be a new series with you in the next time, or in a new film?
Wait, I couldn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, there will be a next time you make a new film or a new series?
Yeah, no, I don't have anything slated right now. There's a couple projects that I've attached myself to that are quite original and very challenging, and that I'd be excited to be a part of. But it's not completely at the stage where I can officially announce it, you know.
Yes.
But the two things I'm looking at right now are completely apart and totally different from anything that I've done thus far. So that's exciting.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Hi. So you played many different roles on many shows and movies. Is there any role you would have loved to play?
Is there any role
You would have loved to play that you didn't play yet, or that there was?
love to play? Gosh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I would have loved to play, but could I have played it? You know, I mean, I don't know if me as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian would have really worked. That would have been a mess. But yeah, there's a couple films that I passed on that did quite well, but I don't know if they're popular here. So I don't know if it would make any sense to continue on this thread.
Yes.
But no, I could see myself as a as a villain somewhere in the Marvel universe, you know?
That would be great.
I think that'd be
I would
cool.
love that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you.
My question is, would you like to play Who Cut the Cheese for us?
You mean from the episode?
Yes.
Yeah. As much as I'd like to, I don't remember the words.
Yes.
And I got a better idea.
What?
Why don't you do it for us?
I don't know the.
You don't know the words either? No.
Not really.
Next time when he comes back, you know them, and then we show him, right?
Okay.
Then we do it together next time you come back.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Josie, and I want to know what you would be if you hadn't become an actor.
That's a good question. I think I would have either been like a really smart detective, a homicide detective, or a serial killer. No, that's not possible. I love people too much. I couldn't do that. No, definitely not a doctor. Didn't stay in school. Definitely not a lawyer. Definitely, yeah. I think something in law enforcement.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Hi, Charlie. I'm Pedro from Cologne. I have a question for you.
I'm either looking into the past or into the future.
I have a question for you. You are my real brother.
What was the question?
Say it again, please, because there was people.
You are my brother.
Ah, you're his brother, lost brother.
Okay. Okay, that's more of a statement than a question.
Do you have a question too?
No.
No?
I hope I make you other time.
Yeah, this is the highlight of my entire trip. So thank you.
Thank
Amazing.
you so much.
I hope I see you the next time.
You're awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's an epic moment. Thank you.
Come to Marbella in Spain.
I'll come to Spain.
I would love to. Thank
We
you.
make a nice trip.
Far out.
Okay.
Thank
Excellent.
you. All right, next question, please. We got only a couple more minutes with this lovely guy.
Hi, Charlie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What are the similarities between the character Charlie and the real Charlie? Are there any similarities?
Yeah.
The character Charlie and real Charlie?
Men.
Yeah, I think the only real similarity was the name. They drew on certain ideas that they had about me, or things they read, or rumors they heard. But once they got to know me, they realized that the guy, the actual me, was quite different from that character. But it didn't mean that it wasn't still fun as hell to play all that stuff and not have any consequences attached, you know. But you know, any time that you take on a role, especially one that you embody for that long, you have to bring some measure of yourself to it, or you know, or it's not authentic.
Was it as much fun as it looked like?
Some days were more fun than others. Let's just say that, you know.
So, one last time, please, everyone, give it up for Mr. Charlie Sheen, everyone, please.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. I hope to see you all again very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.